It's not your imagination. Toronto's traffic is getting worse.
Cat adopt-a-thons are taking place across the GTA this weekend, and rapper Nelly's tour bus was busted with drugs. Humber News starts now.
Hello, it's October 12th. Welcome to Humber News, coming to you from the Broadcast Center here at the North Campus. I'm Melinda Warren. Thanks for joining us.
And I'm Kristen Andrews. Ahead on our show, we have all your news, sports, and entertainment highlights, as well as your 5-day weather forecast. But first, Melinda has our top story.
Toronto has the distinct honor of being the 5th worst city in North America for rush hour gridlock. Claire McCormack has the details on your daily commute.
Toronto ranked 5th behind Los Angeles, Vancouver, San Francisco, and Montreal. Humber's North Campus in Etobicoke services a lot of students who commute to get to class. Many students who take public transit can still be delayed in traffic. Director of Public Safety Pervez Dida says Humber also has students who drive every day.
So out of the 1,500 to 1,700 vehicles that we get a day that are non-permit holders, I do know about 800 to 900 of them come between 7 and 8. So in those 2 hours, we get just under 1,000 cars.
Adam Damry says at this time of year, a 25-minute drive can be an hour with construction delays.
But it's like every major intersection there's construction going on.
For some, morning gridlock can make them late, even when they live nearby.
It's like 20 minutes drive, but today it takes like, about 30 minutes because it was traffic, like especially 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. It was really busy. So yeah, today I was about to get late for my class, yeah.
Traffic in the evening can cause commuters to wonder if they should wait until later when congestion dies down.
Like after school, it's just like, you don't want to go because it's just, you're sitting in traffic for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and it just sucks.
Humber's North Campus is a commuter school, and whether they're driving in a car or even taking the bus, some students can experience delays of up to twice as long to get to where they want to go. Claire McCormack, Humber News.
And if you're worried about traffic jams, watch out this weekend. Sunday is the Scotiabank Toronto Waterfront Marathon. A few road closures to note include parts of Bay Street, University Avenue, Lakeshore Boulevard, Front Street, Queens Quay, and Queen Street East. Race organizers expect 25,000 runners from over 50 countries. The marathon kicks off at 8 a.m.
A construction worker is expected to be released from hospital after being struck by a car traveling northbound on Highway 427 this morning. A red Mustang going approximately 100 kilometers an hour struck the worker who was removing pylons. He was rushed to hospital with various injuries. Police say charges have not been laid as the worker stepped into a live lane. Construction started on Highway 427 at the end of August and is expected to continue until mid-November.
Tim Hudak says the number of government bodies overseeing transit planning in Toronto is slowing the system down. The Ontario PC party leader says authority for Toronto's subway and light rail lines should be given to Metrolinx, a government agency that manages transit in the GTA. The comments from Hudak come a day after PC's released a paper called Paths to Prosperity. In the paper, Hudak says Toronto should invest more in subways rather than light rail.
Google Maps has expanded its Street View, adding campuses, tourist sites, parks, and zoos. Google announced it was the biggest update of the Street View imagery ever. Large Google Maps tricycles roamed formerly inaccessible areas to capture over 400,000 kilometers of new ground worldwide. Some Canadian landmarks are now included are Vancouver's Capilano Suspension Bridge, the Niagara Parks, Botanical Gardens, and the Sunshine Village Ski Resort in Banff. Some of Toronto's landmarks have been added, allowing users to tour the Toronto Zoo and Young Dundas Square in detail. Other GTA highlights include Canada's Wonderland, Exhibition Place, St. Lawrence Market, and High Park.
Toronto police face a tough decision as they consider closing 54 Division due to budget restrictions. Repairs needed for the division headquarters are reported to be over $30 million. Police Chief Bill Blair says they will not make a final decision until they know how the closure will affect the community. The division serves the area of Don River to Victoria Park and Eglinton to the Danforth. Chief Blair says he will have to make staff cuts to keep his budget on track. Cuts have already been made to senior management, premium pay for special duties, as well as training and business seminars.
The Toronto Cat Rescue Organization is one of many organizations in the GTA that details around rescuing stray cats and providing them loving homes. William Key was down at the Rexdale Pet Value for the Toronto Cat Rescue Adopt-a-thon and brings us this furry feline report.
If you were in around Rexdale Mall earlier this afternoon, you might have been drawn to an adoption sign in the window of Pet Value. That's because the store was greeted by little furry guests, courtesy of the Toronto Cat Rescue Organization.
We've got a cat adoption weekend going on, and our partner is Toronto Cat Rescue, and they're going to bring us about 3 to 5 cats, and we're going to try and get them placed into, homes. And most of these cats come from, difficult situations. Either they've been rescued or they're feral. So most of these cats have been fostered for about 3 months with someone to kind of socialize them. And then from that point on, they get brought to the pet store, and we try and match them up with suitable candidates for adoption.
Sue Haight is a volunteer from Toronto Cat Rescue who urges those seeking a cute and cuddly companion to be sure they're ready for the responsibility.
Cats are a 20-year commitment, so I want them to take their time. I don't want it to be just a snap decision, oh, I'd like a cat. It really needs a lot of thought.
To find out more about the Cat Rescue program, the organization has a website you can go to for more information. The Adopt-a-thon will be taking place across several Pet Value locations in the GTA over the weekend, so don't miss an opportunity to provide a cat a loving home. William Key, Humber News.
When we come back, we'll have more news from across the country and around the world. Tyler Hunt will have the sports news, and we'll have your weather forecast with Clover Sterling.
There will be lots of sunshine today, but don't leave your jacket. It will be a chilly day. I'll be back with your 5-day weather forecast after the break.